What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the very first podcast for Goldgell Getaways. My name is Josh, and as always, I'm going to be joined with my good friend Matt. How are we doing? Can you hear me?
I got you. Good evening.
Oh, man. So, this is our first one, and I'm already having technical issues on my side, which is never good. All right, I think that's fixed. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
All right, perfect. So, welcome to the very first podcast. This is kind of off the cuff this week. The very first one, it's more of like an introduction to who we are, what the agency is about. And, we are coming to you guys live on Facebook and YouTube. So we really have to watch what we say. And we've already had a few comments come in from Kerrigan. Hi, how are you? There I show the other one, which is the WDW couple. How you doing? That's not me if you know the other side thing that we do. But, Matt, why don't you start off with telling everybody a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm an agent. I'm also the director of Getaways. I'm up in New England, up in Massachusetts. I really specialize in the Disney aspect of it. This is my second year, and I'm really enjoying it. The main thing with Goldgell Getaways, besides being an agency that I've realized over 2 years, is we're actually a family. And that's what I really like about it. The family aspect of it, even though we have so many agents, we're able to bounce ideas off each other on helping people, helping each other get better at being the best travel agent possible.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. And it's really nice that it has that feeling and that we're not just like some large corporation, so to speak,
right?
Which is really nice. So very cool. Magic in Michigan says hello, and thanks for watching tonight as we stumble our way through. Maybe I'll just be me stumbling my way through. So if you guys don't know, Goldgell Getaways is a full-service travel planner. We do specialize in Disney, but that doesn't mean that we can't help you plan for another vacation somewhere else. We have agents who have literally been all over the world. And granted that travel right now is a little iffy and it's up in the air. It will come back here very soon. And no better time to start planning for your next trip than right now. And so we can help you do that because we have, like I said, agents who have been almost everywhere. So whether you have big kids, small kids, or no kids at all, we can help you plan that next destination vacation. So we do have a sponsorship for this podcast, the very first one. That's pretty crazy. And it is Learn to Cook with Chef Adam. You can learn how to cook new and exciting dishes each week from the comfort of your home. With Adam, he's a celebrity chef featured on Food Network's Chopped and other popular culinary shows. And I've actually personally got to know Adam. Actually helped him shoot a little promo commercial. I've even tasted some of his wonderful cooking. It is really good. They've been doing quite a few classes, I think maybe twice a week. So there's a lot of stuff that has been going on with that. I suggest everybody checks that out. Another agent just said hello. It's Marianne.
It's one of our favorites, Marianne, coming at us.
Absolutely. So the way that this podcast is going to work, each week we're going to kind of break into some of the travel news, break into some maybe something that we're trying to push. Like right now, we've got the Royal Caribbean Group Cruise coming up in July. It's unfortunately with some of the news that was released today, it may not happen, and we may have to push it back. But if you're interested, it is a 7-night Alaskan cruise in July 2021 out of Seattle. We're heading up into Alaska. We're going to check out some really cool stuff. And if that is a frontier that you want to see, there's no better way to see it than from a cruise where you can get off in multiple different places, do multiple different shore excursions. It really is the best way to go to see so much of what's out there. So if you are interested in that, you can head on, or you can send an email to events@goldgellgetaways.com. Whew. And let us move into fancy stuff. I love it. Matt, you want to go ahead and take I'll let you get started with this one.
Well, we're going to start with the Taste of Epcot Festival of the Arts, which is actually starting this weekend. It's the 5th year, and it's got 16 locations to choose from scattered throughout the World Showcase. If you want a lot of variety of options of food, the menus actually came out today. A lot of new options. I actually don't have it in front of me, but one of them that really piqued my interest, Josh, being a New Englander like myself, a lot of lobster on the menu this year around the festival, which I'm really excited about. So that's going to be going January 8th to February 22nd at Epcot.
Yeah, and that's like something that we always really look forward to ourselves. Being that we're down here in Florida. I'm not down here in Florida right now. We're in PA, but it is something that we are really interested in. And I'm having an issue because I think my AirPods are not connecting properly. But Festival of the Arts is a really great way to, once again, kind of try some different things that are happening, around Epcot. Whether that's the food or experiencing some of like the new, just kind of arts and stuff that they do. They do some really amazing things. I think one of my favorite things is the chalk art that they do every year. You stand in a certain spot and it's like a 3D image almost, which is always very cool. So, I didn't add it to this, and I don't. And I don't know if you said this, Matt, but are they doing a walk around?
Yes, it's going to be 16 locations throughout the World Showcase.
Okay. Well, are they doing I need to check and see if they're doing like an actual like food trail type of deal.
I did not see that in the notes today.
Yeah, for like Festival of the Holidays, and I think they even did one for Food and Wine and for Flower and Garden last year, I want to say. They always do this. It's a new thing, so they don't always do it. But at the back of the book, you can find a location where you can do some stamping, and there are certain locations, usually it's like 5 or 6. You go around, you get a specific item, you get a stamp in the back of your book, and then once you finish that, you make your way back to the front, and you can basically get or redeem a free item. It's usually food or a snack. And I'm not really sure what it's going to be this year or if they're even doing it, but I'm always looking forward to that kind of stuff because it's just a little bit different, and it helps you to explore a little bit more of what's in Epcot. So moving on, I guess, to the next big news that we heard like last week, about 2 weeks ago now, was Disney Cruise Line announcing their new statue that is going to be in the Disney Wish cruise ship. If you've never been on a Disney Cruise Line, in each of the atriums, they have a main figure in there. And so they have now revealed that this is Cinderella. It looks really nice. I'm like really, really excited to see the interior of the ship. It looks absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. Matt, have you done a Disney cruise before?
I have. I've been on the Disney Dream and obviously the Disney Fantasy that got canceled last August with you guys.
Yeah, that was another one. We were really looking forward to that, and that unfortunately got canceled. And they're going to start, I think it's supposed to start sailing in the summer of 2022.
Okay. Yeah.
And exciting. Looking forward to that. I can't imagine what price tag is going to be on the inaugural cruises or the inaugural cruise, so to speak, for that. I would love to try and jump on that. What about you, Matt?
I'll do any traveling at this point.
I know, right? It's been rough. It's been rough. Some other news coming out of Universal is they just reopened their Endless Summer Resort. If you guys don't know that they did temporarily close this down. Once they reopened it, actually, I think it was about August or September, they actually shut the resort back down because of lack of attendance, and they've now reopened it back up. It's a great resort. It's very, very affordable. which makes it really great for families. Taylor and I wanted to stay there, and unfortunately, we didn't get to make it there before they closed it. So now they reopened it. We may go back sometime, maybe in the next month or so. Try to stay there, but pretty exciting. I think we've got some comments that were popping up.
We got the boss.
Hey, Josh and Matt, let's get on a cruise ship. That would be great.
Definitely, Sharon. Definitely.
Let's see. Pam did say, we truly are a travel planning family. Yes, we absolutely are. I missed that comment from a while ago. This is tough. So this is, like I was saying, this is our first podcast. We're doing these live, and the comments are coming in and trying to manage comments. And then the other things, we'll get there. And I know this one's going to be a little bit kind of funky until we really start to get into the groove of this. But Matt, you want to talk about more of kind of what they just announced for the cruising industry this year?
Yeah. So most of the cruise lines have been delayed sailings till March 1st or later now. As of today, I'm just going to pull up my trusty notes. We got some information that came down from who was it? So we got Princess. They've canceled.
We got stuff from Princess, Carnival,
yep.
Royal Caribbean.
No, not Royal Caribbean yet.
Okay.
Holland of America also. But expected in the next day or two that the others will follow. All the follow suit. I mean, Princess Cruise Lines are already canceled sailings all the way through May 14th right now.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying earlier too about our Royal Caribbean cruise just potentially being delayed, which kind of stinks. But if that's what needs to be done, it is for legit reasons. So, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
We want to be on that cruise.
Oh my goodness, we have never seen Alaska before, so I would love to be able to get up there and experience that. It would be absolutely amazing.
It's going to be a great experience. I can't wait.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So each week after we kind of go through a little bit of the news, we will try to have some type of topic to kind of talk about that's going to be travel related. Most of these may be more geared towards Disney because we are, we do sell a lot of Disney vacations and we are very specialized in that. And helping everybody do that. So we may have a lot of Disney topics. We may talk about theme parks in general. We might talk about going to the Bahamas or, really anything that has to do with travel is a topic that we may hit. And if you guys out there watching have something that you would like us to talk about, please send an email to us. You can send it to Josh Rippey at goldgellgetaways.com, or you can send it to Matt at Matt's email, which is
mmanders@goldgellgetaways.com.
Awesome. And granted, we can't guarantee that we're going to get to all of the topics that come through, but we will try to pick probably the more popular ones that a lot of people ask for. Actually, and we may even do like a frequently asked questions. I think that would be a really good one to do as well. So this week's topic, we're just going to kind of briefly discuss what we're looking forward to in 2021. And that's really generic. Matt, I'll let you go first.
I would say, obviously, the first thing is the pandemic a little bit better.
Right.
But that will open the doors, obviously, for our travel, no matter where it is. I think the main thing for Disney in 2021 is the 50th anniversary. I think that's their main goal is to hopefully get back to somewhat normalcy by that October 1st date. And that's really where, like, me personally, as a Disney person, that's where I'm guiding towards. I'm ready to that October 1st and kind of be back to normal. Hopefully no masks, no 6 feet, life's back to somewhat normal, and we can enjoy Disney's 50th anniversary the best way possible.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to basically all of those same things. This past year has been just, I think, so changing for so many different people out there across the board, from just all different types of walks of life to, some people having, major weddings that they may have saved up for the last couple of years to get married and have a destination. Now they have to cancel. They have to try and reschedule that, do something different. It's been tiring. It's been tough. And, we're looking forward to just normalcy, I think, for the most part in 2021. And hopefully we will get there. Hopefully the cruise will happen. And I think if the cruise happens, that's really going to be that first. You guys hear that? The road right outside. I think if that cruise happens for us, that's going to be the real big kind of change or turn to normalcy. And then, of course, Matt, like you said, the 50th anniversary, some things have been taken away from that.
Right.
Will we see anything newly added to it? Probably not. But I think just being able to be there and experience some of those things is something that we're really looking forward to. And I'm sure a lot of people out there are looking forward to. Vacations in general. One thing that we as an agency got to do last year is we did a little fam trip to the Bahamas with Sandals. If you guys have never been to Sandals before, they have multiple different destinations throughout the Caribbean and the Bahamas, and some really great places. And we went to, it's slipping my mind now, the Grand Bohemian Resort, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. We had a great time. But that's something else that we would like to try and get back to as well. If that's something that we can do this year, they have reopened. Now, there are some standards that you have to abide by basically for travel-related reasons with COVID. But, just getting to go and do some of those different things is just, again, I think what we're all looking forward to in general. And we have some other comments popping in. Deborah, how are you doing, Deborah?
Another agent.
Absolutely. Magic in Michigan says, looking forward to the Jungle Cruise movie. I'm looking forward to that too. Hopefully it'll be really good. Yes, Pam said the Bohemian Resort for Sandals was fantastic. If you guys don't know, they also have beaches, which is like the more families destination. Sandals is only for adults. So, oh boy, only 18 minutes. This is a pretty short podcast, but it's kind of the opening. We didn't really want to try to dive too deep into anything, I guess.
Right.
Matt, you got anything else to add?
No, just keep our fingers crossed and hope that the travel world starts to open up a little bit more. Obviously, Disney's starting to do an excellent job with what they're doing. Universal's doing their thing. Sandals and everybody else is kind of following suit. So hopefully, like normalcy, it's coming.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be there very, very soon. Amy C says we should do a group getaway to an all-inclusive. I'm always down for all-inclusive because you don't have to pay for anything. It's all included, and that is great. So, I don't know, Matt. We don't really have some catchy, goodbye or anything like that.
No, we didn't prep for that one.
And I don't even know if this is going to be every week on a Wednesday. What do you think, Matt? Will this be every Wednesday? Maybe.
It could be. It could be every other week. We could see
every other week, 8:00. So just stay tuned. If you guys aren't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow us on Facebook over at Goldgell Getaways. That will be the best place to stay up to date for the most recent news and information in the travel industry, basically. So, yeah. All right. Well, Matt, thanks always for hanging out.
My pleasure.
And I think we did a pretty good job for the first podcast. Only 20 minutes, but
hey, we got the first one out of the way. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you all on the next one.